Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. My name is Tierney, but you can call me T, and today we're going to do a book haul. I've gotten a lot of books over the past couple weeks from different places. I know I'm late, but I'm going to show you guys the things that I got from the Target, what was it, buy two get one free sale, as well as Amazon, as well as Barnes & Noble. So yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first couple books I'm going to show you I got from Amazon, pretty sure. So the first book is called Somebody's Wife by Robin Renee, and yeah, it sounds like a lot is going on. So let me read the back for you guys. Gemma had me at hello, but she was somebody's wife. Dr. Ezekiel Green is ready to make a fresh start in a new city after the divorce from his high school sweetheart. What was supposed to be a professional business dinner with a future colleague quickly transformed into a love at first sight encounter, or so he thought. Dr. Gemma Holliday was spirited, brilliant, beautiful, and another man's wife. Doesn't he know I'm somebody's wife? Does he care? Do I care? Dr. Gemma Holliday had the perfect life, love, marriage, and family in the public's eye. But behind closed doors, betrayal and mundane I saw a couple people talk about this book on TikTok or YouTube, one of those, and people were like, oh, it's a really good book, like everybody should read it. Yeah, this wouldn't be a book that I normally would gravitate to, but I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a chance. It was not available on Kindle Unlimited, so I was like, okay, let me go ahead and pick up the physical copy. All right, so the next book is called The Kiss Countdown. It is a new release, and it is by Etta Easton. And so this I was drawn to specifically for the cover because it's so bright pink and vibrant. Yeah, it's so bright pink and vibrant, and I was like, this will be I hope it will be a great read. Like I said, it's by a Black author. Well, I don't know if I said that, but it's by a Black author. So I definitely wanted to check it out. So I'm going to read the back of the book for you guys. Actually, it's a long back of the book, so I'll just read like the first paragraph. Risk-averse event planner Amory Price is jobless, newly single, and about to lose her apartment. With no choice but to gamble on her shaky startup, the last thing she needs is to run into her smug ex and his new, less complicated girlfriend at Amory's favorite coffee shop. Panicking, she pretends to be dating the annoyingly sexy man she met by spilling Americano all over his abs. He plays along for a price. And so that man is a actual astronaut. So yeah, that basically explains the cover. She is kissing the astronaut, as you can see here. So yeah, I love that it's so pink and bright and it just draws you to it. Yeah, this is the Kiss Countdown, so hopefully I'll be getting into this one soon. Okay, next is called All We Were Promised, and this is by Ashton Lattimore. And look at this beautiful, beautiful cover. It's a hardback book. Not really a fan of hardback books, but this was a historical fiction, and it's set in Philadelphia, 1837. And I just had to have it. The last historical fiction that I read was Did You Hear of Kitty Carr? And oh my gosh, y'all, loved that book. Loved that book, okay? So this one says Philadelphia, 1837. When Charlotte escaped from the crumbling White Oaks plantation down south, she'd expected freedom to feel different from her former life as an enslaved housemaid. After all, Philadelphia is supposed to be the birthplace of American liberty. Instead, she's locked away playing servant to her white passing father as they both attempt to hide their identities from slave catchers who would destroy their lives. So yeah, it not only talks about, I don't think it's only going to focus on Charlotte, but it's going to focus on two other women. So in total, three women. It tells of their story to get to freedom. So yeah, I'm excited about this one. I'm super excited about this one. Okay, next we have Monday is Not Coming. And I feel like I've mentioned this before, but I wanted to talk about this one because it talks about a very important topic that I feel like we don't discuss a lot, of Black women slash girls going missing. And nobody on the news focusing on it. It gets no coverage at all. So this book, I think, delves into that. It's by Tiffany D. Jackson. I'm not sure what you would categorize this book, but I think it's definitely like a mystery, like what happened to her. And so, yeah, I'm excited about this book as well. The next one is a new release called When I Think of You. And I've seen this floating around on Amazon, and it's by Maya Ariel. And so I wanted to pick this one up. One, because the cover, look at it, it's so pretty. It is, I believe, a second chance romance. So I am super excited to read this. So yeah, I'm super excited to get into this book. Let me read the back for you guys. Kalia Wilson has paid her dues, but endless days spent behind the reception desk at a flashy film studio have only pushed her movie-making goals further out of reach. That is, until a surprise reunion presents an opportunity that can make her career, or break her heart a second time. So yeah, I think, or I'm pretty sure she reconnects with her college boyfriend. And so yeah, this one sounds very, very interesting. I love the cover. And this is also by a Black author. Actually, all the books that I've talked about have been by Black authors, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know that. Okay, so I also have a Amazon package here that I need to open. And I've been waiting to open these books with you guys specifically. All right, so I got 3 books. One is a new release, and the other 2 are not, well, one is fairly new. But anyways, let me just go over the books. So I got this one, The Teacher by Frida McFadden, which has been very, very popular here on BookTube as well as TikTok. And a lot of people feel different kind of ways about it. I'm not going to read the back of this one because I feel like so many people know the plot or, you know, what may happen. But yeah, I'm excited to read this. So many different people have been like, you know, there's people that like it, people that don't like it. So I'm interested to see what the hype is about. So yeah, The Teacher. Next, we have Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. And I've heard a lot of great things about this book as well. I'm not going to read the back of this one either because it's very, very popular on BookTok as well as BookTube. And it is about a doctor who comes in contact with a guy who is like not part of her world. So yeah, she is, I believe, you know, gonna fall in love with this guy. And yeah, I'm excited to read this one as well. And then the last book in that package was called Let Us Descend by Jasmine Ward. Is that how you say her name? If I'm wrong, please correct me because I'm not sure. But anyways, I had seen this book going around on Amazon for the longest time, and I really, really wanted to read it. It is a historical fiction. Like I said, I love historical fiction. So yeah, I really wanted to get this book. So I'm going to read the first paragraph for you guys. Let Us Descend is a reimagining of American slavery, as beautifully rendered as it is heart-wrenching, searching, harrowing, replete with transcendent love. The novel is a journey from the rice fields of the Carolinas to the slave markets of New Orleans and into the fearsome heart of Louisiana's sugar plantation. Annis, sold south by the white enslaver who fathered her, is the reader's guide through this escape. As she struggles through the miles-long march, Annis turns inward, seeking comfort from memories of her mother and stories of her African warrior grandmother. Throughout she opens herself to a world beyond this world. One teeming with spirits of earth and water, of myth and history, spirits who nurture and give, and those who manipulate and take. While Ward leads readers through the descent, this, her 4th novel, is ultimately a story of rebirth and reclamation. reclaimate. Yeah. So that is Let Us Descend. And yeah, I'm excited to jump into this. I said it in the booktube newbie tag that historical fiction is one of my favorite genres, so I can't wait to read this one. All right, y'all, next I'm going to show you guys the books that I picked up from Barnes & Noble. I only picked up 2 books from Barnes & Noble. So the first book is Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez, and I believe that Yours Truly and the other one that I got, Part of Your World, I think they go together. I'm not really sure. Don't quote me. It says Dr. Brianna Ortiz's life is seriously flatlining. Her divorce is just about finalized. Her brother's running out of time to find a kidney donor, and that promotion she wants, oh, that's probably going to the new man doctor who's already registering 80 freaking 7 on Brianna's pain scale. But just when all systems are set to hate, Dr. Jacob Maddox completely flips the game by sending Brianna a letter. She's probably going to fall in love with this Dr. Jacob Maddox, and I've heard such great things about this one. This is very, very popular on BookTube and BookTok, so that's why I picked it up. I also picked up The Secret to a Southern Wedding by Sanithia Williams. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Sanithia Williams. And this is by a Black author. And so it says, it's been years since Dr. Imani Kemp has returned home to Peachtree Cove, Georgia, as Tallahassee's most sought-after OBGYN. She doesn't have much time for anything else, but when her mom announces she's marrying a man she just met on a dating app, Imani knows she has to put a stop to it immediately. Let her mom be heard again after the disastrous way her last marriage ended? Absolutely not. Always her protector, Imani won't rest until her mom sees reason. She just never expected sparks to fly with the groom's son. So this sounds definitely spicy, and I just love the cover of this, which is what I was drawn to. But then when they said Tallahassee, I was like, oh, I'm definitely picking it up because I went to school in Tallahassee, Florida. I assume that's where they're talking about. But yeah, I went to school in Tallahassee, Florida, and yeah, I was hyped. I was like, okay, I'm getting this book. So next, I'm going to show you guys the books that I got from Target. Alright, y'all, these are all the books that I got from Target. I'm going to go through them really quickly. So the first book that I picked up from Target is called The Tearsmith. And I was super excited to pick this up because if you haven't heard or seen, they made a movie and they put this on Netflix. So instead of watch the movie, I was like, I'll just read the book. And yeah, I think it's about orphans, something like that. I don't really know specifics, but it sounded interesting, and so I picked it up. Next, I got 2 Lynn Painter novels. One is called Better Than the Movies, and then the other one is called The Do-Over. And Better Than the Movies has been on my list to get for so long. I just didn't get it. I don't know why. So these 2, I was like very, very excited to pick up. I was like, you know what? Now is a great time to just pick up both of these books. And this one is kind of thicker than this one. And then also, if these are good or if I like them, then I'm going to go ahead and grab Betting on You, I think, is the other one. I don't think it's a series or anything. Like, I believe they're standalones. But I will grab that one. But yeah, I just love these covers. And Better Than the Movies just sounds like, they just sound so great, like both of these. So yeah, I'm excited to read these. And then last but not least, I picked up the Summer I Turned Pretty series. And I originally, Jenny Han. I originally read Letters to, what is that book called, y'all? The one that they made a series for on Netflix. To All the Boys I've Loved Before. I was trying to Google it. So I read that series and loved it. I read that series a while ago. I don't know if I read it when it came out. I probably read it like a little bit after it came out. And then they made it into movies on Netflix. And so they've made this into a series. Is it a series? I don't know, they did some kind of TV adaptation, I believe, on Hulu about this, but I was like, y'all know the book is always better. So I was like, let me just get the books and read the books. And it was a perfect opportunity to pick them up in Target. So I was like, let me just go ahead and pick these up. And from what I know, it's about a girl who is, you know, going on summer vacation at her family's house. And, you know, she grows up with these two guys, and one of them was interested in her, and she was interested in one that wasn't interested in her, and then maybe he becomes interested in her. But I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm excited to read these. And I love these covers specifically, because they look to all the boys I've loved before, and I love those covers as well. Okay, and then the last package I have is from Amazon. I believe I have 3 books in this package. Yes, 3 books. All right, so this one is called The First Lady by James Patterson. And if you watch Bethany Noel here on YouTube, she's another booktuber. That's where I got interest in this book. She said that the storyline reminded her of Scandal. And so when I went on Amazon and I was reading it, I was like, you know what? It kind of does remind me of Scandal. Scandal is like one of my favorite shows. And even though it went off, I still continue to watch it like it never went off. So yeah, I on any given day, if I'm watching TV, I could be watching Scandal, because I only watch pretty much stuff that is old. But anyways, that's not about that. Anyway, I thought that if it reminded her of Scandal, I was like, I really want to read it. I don't think I've ever read a James Patterson novel, so this will be new to me. And yeah, it's called The First Lady. And then the other 2 books that I got are Salvage the Bones and Sing Unburied Sing. I am super excited to read Sing Unburied Sing as well as Salvage the Bones, but this one more so is about I believe it's about Hurricane Katrina, and then this one is more so about, I believe it is a son looking for like a father figure, but don't quote me, something like that, something about a ghost story. But yeah, I'm super excited about these. I love the cover of these as well. And there is a 3rd book in this series. This is a series, so this is the first one, this is the 2nd one. And my rule of thumb has been to just buy the first 2 books of a series, because I can make up my mind from there if I'm going to like them or not, and continue to buy the rest of the books in the series, even though this one is only 3 parts, so there's only another book after this. But yeah, Salvage the Bones, when it came out, I heard a lot of great things about it, and from what I've seen on TikTok, people really love this book. I don't think I've heard too much about Sing Unburied Sing, but I'm excited to read both of them. So yeah, those are all the books that I picked up, which I know it was a lot. It was definitely a lot. I'm excited to jump into all these books, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.